Inside Washington's meltdown, top Trump security chief quits, claims Iran war was pushed by hidden forces. In what could become one of the most explosive internal rebellions in recent US political history, Joe Ken, the man leading America's National Counterterrorism Center, has suddenly stepped down, sending shockwaves through Washington's power corridors and raising serious questions about how and why the United States entered its latest conflict with Iran. Because in a brutally candid resignation letter addressed directly to Donald Trump, Kent didn't just disagree with policy, he outright challenged the very foundation of war itself, claiming that Iran posed no immediate or credible threat to the United States and that the entire escalation was driven by external pressure. The United States and the entire escalation was driven by particularly from Israel, along with what he described as a powerful and coordinated influence network inside American media that helped manufacture public and political support for war. And this is where things take a darker turn because Kent warns that what is happening now follows a disturbingly familiar playbook, comparing it directly to the lead up to Iraq war, a conflict that was justified using claims of imminent threats that later proved deeply flawed, suggesting that once again intelligence narratives may have been shaped or exaggerated to push the US into a costly military engagement. And according to Kent, who is not just a political appointee but a former Green Beret and CIA paramilitary officer with real battlefield and intelligence experience, these warnings carry significant weight, especially within defense and intelligence communities where such dissent rarely becomes public. And his resignation signals that this is not just a policy disagreement but potentially a deeper fracture within the administration itself, raising the possibility that others inside the system may share similar concerns but have yet to speak out. Perhaps the most striking part of his message is urgency, which he calls for a course correction, telling Trump that he still holds the card and has the power to pull the United States back from the what Ken describes as a dangerous trajectory toward prolonged conflict, instability, and strategic decline, framing his moment not just as a military decision but as a defining crossroads for America's global role and future direction. Because if Ken's claims hold even partial truth, then this resignation is not just about one man stepping down. It could be first visible crack in much larger geopolitical story that is still unfolding, one that could reshape alliances, influence public trust, and determine whether United States once again finds itself trapped in a war it didn't fully intend to fight.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.